friends come, friends go. Sometimes your purpose is deeper than just what other people may think of you. And don't let people's perceptions of you don't let it trap you in a little box. Life is bigger than that. Yes, people, how's everyone doing? So, KSI is leaving the Sidemen. And for whatever reason, he's receiving a lot of hate, a lot of backlash for his decision. And I thought it was very interesting about how his co-host or his friends, basically, the people in the group, have taken it, or what they were saying. Let's play the clip.
But that's just because, you know, I've done more.
When KSI said this, he really meant it and really felt it, talking about the biggest creator in the world. And obviously now he's left the Sidemen.
I look at Jimmy, and I'm sure he won't mind me saying this. I look at Jimmy and I go, bro, I can do what he does and better and more. I can, though. It's true, though. Bro,
he's built a 500,000 team.
Most groups, or all groups, there's always like a Harry Styles, or, you know, in One Direction, or a Beyonce in Destiny's Child. You could argue that I am that of the Sidemen.
The situation with KSI and the Sidemen, I feel like, is going to get messy and more stuff is going to come out. Essentially, we found out why he left, that he kind of has bigger goals than the Sidemen right now. He wants to push forward and compete at the highest level, whereas a lot of their members are comfortable. And it's a voting system of how they want to do things within that group.
You're trying to compete with him, bro, with Jimmy. You're saying pace on camera right now.
Yeah, but I mentioned the Sidemen boys. I'm going to get more subscribers than Sidemen. And I'm also going to get more views than Sidemen. So I've got more views than Sidemen in a month. So now I just need to get more subscribers. Yeah. And then it's just keep it up. And then it's like, all right, cool. I'm looking at speed now. I need to try and get more views than speed. And I need to get more.
You're on smoke.
Yeah. And then after speed, who's next?
Yeah.
Until I get to Jimmy. And then it's like, me and Jimmy going back to back.
Congrats on the views, bro. You said that you would get how many in a month?
I said I'll get over 100 million.
And you did it.
And I did it, yeah.
With like 6 days to spare.
Yeah. Lots of days to spare, yeah. Thank you, man.
100 million in a month.
Yeah. So now, I think for me, it's like, all right, I want to make sure I get that in long form views. So right now, in long form, I'm about 40 mil.
Okay.
Yeah. So I want to try and get to
So
100.
60 of that is made up from short.
Well, I mean, I can see, but
get the bragging out and stuff.
No.
I did ask, though. I did ask.
Bro, I love stats. It's just
because you got good ones. That's why people that have bad stats don't like stats. You know, they will say, "Hey, stats, man, it's just numbers on the paper, man." So but when it's good stats, let's see.
For May, I got about 148 million on just shorts of views. Yeah. And then video views is about 38.9.
Damn.
Yeah.
And guys, to be fair, KSI has voiced these goals that he has of being the biggest creator in the world. He wanted to do it with the Sidemen. He explained it to them and he pretty much laughed them off. And it is a massive, some people would say even unrealistic goal.
I can, though. It's true, though.
Bro, he's built a 500,000 team of killers.
I know, but I can do that as well. But I'm talking about him himself.
I love the optimism.
He's a host, but I can also be more than just a host. Like, I can be a person that gets involved with YouTubes. I can show more personality. I can get
the only issue
more
I heard this right, apparently he doesn't want to have too much personality in his videos, because the second you have too much personality,
So, in the video, you can see, like, KSI is basically saying what he wants to do and why he wants to leave and his sort of goals. Because he was saying that he wants to be like Mr. Beast. He wants to take it there. Like, he sees himself like Speed. Because right now, the top guys are Speed and Mr. Beast on YouTube right now. And he wants to be that guy. And to be fair, I think a lot of people have forgotten about, like, who KSI is. Like, KSI is one of the originals, like, from the very beginning of this whole YouTube thing. Like, he was, you could say he was like Speed back in the day. Like, you know how Speed is just crazy and just barking and he just does mad things. KSI was that guy. He's calmed down a lot. He used to do crazy stuff like put his head in a woman's breasts and just start doing all of that. He did videos where he slaps his brother whilst he was sleeping, running down the house, or just humping his brother. Like, it sounds crazy, but like the stuff he was doing was just mad, and it was a different time back then. So the KSI you've got now is a lot calmer, a lot, I would say, mature. He's still immature, but he's a lot more mature, and he's very goal driven. Like, he's done the YouTube boxing, but Jake Paul's taking it to another level. But KSI started it off, him and Logan Paul. And the rap thing, KSI was doing, he does music. No one would have thought KSI would do music and do numbers. Like, the numbers that KSI does, I think he's had a couple number ones, definitely top 5, top 10s. So you have to put respect on it. He just bought a football club the other day, or invested heavily in a football club, shall I say. Like, he's doing amazing stuff, honestly. And then for him to want to leave, or he's left because he basically wants to focus on himself. And he was talking about the numbers that he pulls, and the numbers that he's doing is crazy numbers. And I think he feels like, I don't want to say he's bigger than the group, but he feels like, okay, maybe he does in a way. Maybe he does feel like he's bigger than the group, and the group aren't as motivated as he is to do other things. Because don't get me wrong, that group that they have, the Sidemen, is very, very successful. Even individually, just like KSI, they've been there from the very beginning. They've got their own alcohol. They do the football thing. Like, they're very, very successful. So when KSI is talking about doing more, you have to understand what he's trying to accomplish. Because all them Sidemen are millionaires already, and the numbers that they're doing, they're set for life. They don't need to do anything else. But KSI, he wants to push himself. And I just thought it was kind of funny. The situation that looks like it's happening there is what happens in life, when sometimes you'll be with a bunch of people, like-minded individuals with friends, and then sometimes you grow apart for different reasons, life. And you'll also find that sometimes people who you think are your friends or have been around from the beginning will say things to try to drag you down.
But other people, like, there's certain people that won't like you. You know, like, some people will go, oh, I love KSI, I fucking hate KSI.
There's a lot of people
because you have a really big personality.
You can't get to 100 million views across the world with your personality.
Like, some of the stuff that his friends were saying in the Sidemen when he was talking about leaving it, their response was stuff like, oh, you're never gonna get those numbers by yourself, or people aren't all gonna come to watch you to get those type of numbers. You're gonna have to change. And it was kind of negative in a way. They might not see it that way, or it might not sound like that to them, but just listening to it, it's like none of them had anything positive to say. It was just, oh, how you gonna do that? Da, 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 da. But it was nice to hear KSI didn't let that stop him from reiterating what he wanted to do and his points. And he sounded really motivated. The way KSI was sounding, it was like the old KSI. Because if anybody knows, he's had his up and downs, he's had his little mental break, and you know, he hasn't really been the old KSI, but it sounds like he wants to do this thing. So I'm looking forward to it. I think he can get there. It means a lot of work, a lot more streaming and posting out more videos, but I'm here for it. Also do the what do you call it? The FIFA and that. I'm here for it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. But just remember, in life, sometimes not everybody sees the vision that you want to do, or not everybody is gonna be around forever. Sometimes you just have to part ways. Sometimes you have to even look at the poet situation. Like, not everyone's gonna be around forever. So, you know, friends come, friends go. Sometimes your purpose is deeper than just what other people may think of you, and don't let people's perceptions of you don't let it trap you in a little box. Life is bigger than that. Like, comment, subscribe.